Welcome to the Big Biz Show.
I'm your #1 fan, man. Woo!
Featuring insight and analysis that's second to most.
You don't impress me.
With Russ T, Nailz.
Boogly boogly doo.
And Sully something.
You think he's a real man while you're being tucked in.
Taking a professional look at the markets and investing and stuff through bloodshot eyes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's just gibberish.
Now, here's Russ and Sully.
Big Biz Show, BigBizShow.com. Good to have you along. We were just talking to our television audience for a few minutes. I want to welcome the radio audience to the program, who is always late in the day for the. They don't come up. They don't get here until about 5 past the hour because they're usually hungover and irresponsible. Good to have you, Rusty Nailz, over there. I'm Sully. It's BigBizShow.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Big Biz Radio. And look who walked in the door. Brent WIL-SEY, Wilsey Asset Management.
Look at that.
How's your portfolio going to go?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Brent, you going to make us any money this year?
We'll see.
Yeah, see. Which, by the way, is you don't even need a disclaimer because it's your name.
That's right.
My name. Hey, I told him.
What part of Wilsey did you understand?
Right. Wilsey Asset Management. Although he does very good. How much do you manage? What, like $600 billion or something?
No, not that big.
4,000 billion.
We're a boutique firm. We manage just under $200 million.
Oh, that sucks. Petite? Yeah, this is petite. 200 million small.
Cute. That's
Come
cute.
on. You're a boutique investment bank.
Boutique.
What's up?
Boutique.
The W.
When we get to $1 billion, then we're big.
Yeah. So let's talk about what's going on in the market here because technically speaking, it's a very tough thing to look at. I know you look at that. You look at the broader picture. In fact, you don't look at all.
I don't look at all.
No, let's face it.
Technical, what is that? How does it spell it? I don't know.
Okay, but that's good. But
what are you looking at right now? You got to be looking at something. We have more volatility than we've had in a couple of years. Your phone's got to be ringing off the hook.
I don't know how to phrase this, but short term, I don't care. I'm looking at. I mean, does the number 18,000 sound pretty good to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we can hit that by December 31st. There's a lot of good things going out there that I think. I mean, we were what 16? What do we close at? 16.5 today or something?
Yeah.
18,000 is not that far away.
Cheap gas come into this at all?
You're exactly right.
Does it? Yeah.
Cheap gas
and
came
getting
in.
cheaper, I hear.
And I don't know about getting cheaper.
Well, here in California, they're supposed to put that refinery that blew up last February back online. We'd hope for maybe it'll be to $4 for us here in California.
And I think we've talked about this before, and I think you know this, that in California we pay the most gas on tax in any state in the nation. So congratulations to us on that.
I'm all for it.
Right.
Well, the other thing, too, keep in mind, an increase in gas is nothing more than a tax on the American public because they have no choice other than to pay for it. And many Americans, they're driving to work regardless, so that could be another $50, $100 a month. Right. And there is some talk about oil dropping down to $20 a barrel, which we can talk about in a bit. Overall, what are you looking at? What's hot right now?
What's hot right now is, again, I mean, you've got to go back to the fundamentals of the companies. One thing that's hot that people are talking about, I think we should address, is in 2 days, the interest rate increase that may happen.
Yeah.
Don't you think the market's taking that into consideration already, though?
Perhaps, but you still hear the things like, "Oh my gosh, rates are going to go up and the market's going to crash."
Okay, it's going to go up by 1/10 of a basis point. It's almost nothing.
Even a quarter percentage point, whatever they do. I mean, you have to understand the reason why that people fear this, because what the first off is like, "Oh my gosh, it's going to cost business more money to borrow because interest rates rise." Well, 0.25%, it's not going to hurt businesses. We're not going to feel that. The other thing is like, "Oh my gosh, people are going to take the money from the stock market and get a better return in the bond or the fixed income side."
Right.
That's not going to happen. So this doesn't happen until we'll see the 10-year Treasury around 4 to 5 to 6%. So we got a long way to go.
I think Russ
is breathing through his mouth. Talk about the Treasuries, please.
Mostly looking forward to is what will Janet Yellen be wearing? Who will be her designer? I'm concerned with that fashion
I'm going
statement.
with Walmart.
Walmart, could it be?
Walmart?
Yeah.
As long as she doesn't lift interest rates or her
You
skirt.
should be her clothing designer.
I think I'm
you're
going
a sharp
there.
dresser.
She could-
The only
she'd
thing
look
that
good in a blazer.
In fact, take the camera back and show what Russ is wearing because you can tell back up the. See, he looks so great right there. Dad. Back up the camera. Come on, back up that truck. Keep going.
A bit more.
Come on, keep going. Come on, back up that truck. That's nice. Yeah, back that truck up. What are those?
They're slippers. And it looks like
Sanooks. Developed right here by a guy I just saw the other night and had a drink with, in fact.
But but next
Look at how crazy. Look at how great he looks now.
That's right. This is a business talk show. We're talking business.
But I want to bring him like a pocket hanky.
Oh, those are good. Let me have
Do you know
yours.
what he uses for pocket squares?
I got one right
Can
here.
I tell you what he uses for pocket squares?
Wait a minute.
No, he doesn't. He takes a piece of paper.
Look at it.
And he folds
Look
it.
at
I'm not kidding you.
Here it is.
Is that a piece of
I
paper?
have 3 colors in there, depending on. Wait a minute.
I want you to know.
That's a brochure. Look at that, huh? I look kind of worldly.
And I did pull mine out to show it's a real one, not a fake
see,
one.
Brent
is.
has a
Yeah.
real one.
So, yeah.
Hey,
Polka dot's good touch.
on this interest rate thing, you do have people that are predicting a stock market crash. You have others predicting nothing's going to happen. What's the end result? Because if interest rates go up even a quarter of a point, that's not really affecting borrowing for businesses on stocks that you're following. It's not going to affect P&Ls. It's not going to affect earnings.
Drop in the
it's not going to affect anything.
Exactly, it affects nothing. It's just a concern, like, oh my gosh, it's a start of something.
Yeah.
And nothing happens, and it's going to have this pull back, down a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll be buying again.
Right.
Because I think by the end of the year, it's going to come back to, wow, look at these great returns we're getting on companies. Look at how they're buying back more stock. They're increasing dividends. They're making more money.
Yeah.
Earnings are going up. All these great things.
And then the election year sneaks up on us.
Yeah.
Now, he brings up a good point. We have an election year coming up next year. Are you modifying any of your portfolio for that? Or are you just holding the course? Everything's the same.
Yeah, well, when we buy for 18, 24 months down the road. So the election year, the problem with that is the uncertainty. Who's going to be it? Is it going to be